Hi, in this video we will discuss about Dostoevsky's novel Crime and Punishment, which I read today. Some of the pages I read from that novel today, around 50 pages. And what I have read so far, I can say that this novel is written from a diverse point of view. It's beautiful that the author has noticed that how various people can think about the same situation, and then that situation has been brought in and has been discussed from different people's perspectives. It's beautiful because it's very psychological in that way, because different people follow different belief systems, the way they like people, the way they see their own lives, the way they see the problems in their lives. It's all discussed in beautiful details. So, of course, the point of views are still limited because the people are limited. But at the same time, it's narrated wonderfully in the form of story, which is peculiar about this novel because the story seems very simple, but at the same time complicated because the ideas are weaved in such a way, or the details around the characters is weaved in such a way that it seems like the author is being able to see the reality from so many perspectives at the same time, which is very difficult for many, by the way. I think the main character, his emotions, the way the author is trying to show, it's conveyed very well. I mean, I can feel that man, I can feel his sturdiness, I can feel his smartness, but at the same time, I can also feel his hyper emotions when he gets or he receives the letter from his mother and he reads it, and then he talks angrily afterwards to himself about the problems of his sister getting married to a guy who is rich and not probably that good as his mother mentions in the letter. So he gets the situation. We also get it while he reads the letter, but we also become sympathetic to his situation at the same time while he's reading the letter. Somehow we do not get completely into his perspective when he's reading the letter. We try to also sympathize with the perspective of his mother as well as his sister, but at the same time it's like we can see many perspectives from in that letter, but we can sympathize with any, depending on who is reading the novel, right? But then when the author or when the main hero, not the author, but the main character or this man, he talks about it later, we actually sympathize with his narrative more than anybody else's, because we know he's right in some way. So it's very mesmerizing in that way, that the author is actually capturing your attention to various point of views and how important each of them are. So yeah, I'm enjoying reading it so far, and I'll keep sharing my experience with you. Good night. Bye.